This is the great legend, and I am coming at you live. Live, live, live. Hey, I have got a great video for you tonight. I have my current pull list. And I'm going to let you know what my current pull list is, but I want to thank the great Scott Steven McKee for tagging me in his most recent video where he shared with us his current pull list. And oh my God, you pull a lot of books, Steven McKee. That's a bunch of books, man. And you know, after I wrote my list down, I felt like, oh my God, I gotta cancel some of this. Not that it's bad, but it's just Jesus, the money that I spend on comics is pretty insane. And if you put that money along with my addiction to pop vinyl figures, and you know, I pick up a lot of those here and there, or the current addiction I have to some of the Kotobukiya artifact statues. Oh man, you put all that together and it's a lot of money each month. So with some of these books I tell you about, some of them are going to be getting canceled. Some will be changing names, vice versa. You know, events will be ending, events will be starting. It's always something, you know. But let me go ahead and give you my current pull list as of January 30th, 2014. I'm going to go ahead and, I had to write these down because there's no way I would remember all this. Let's start with Marvel. From Marvel, I pick up all new X-Men. I pick up Captain America. I pick up Guardians of the Galaxy. I pick up Fantastic Four. And I pick up Uncanny Avengers. All new X-Men has been excellent. This the bad part was the whole Battle of the Atom thing kind of sucked. Captain America all the way through has been great. Love it, love it. And I have Professor Zoom at First Family of Comics to thank for that. Craig. Fantastic Four. You know, I got to get them all. It's like Pokemon, got to have them all. Guardians of the Galaxy's been very good. I've really gotten into that whole storyline of out in space. Q's Crusader always recommends me picking up Nova, but I'm just, you know, just to save, I'm just doing Guardians. And I've enjoyed Uncanny Avengers all the way from issue 1. It was their Marvel Now's first title, but I've really enjoyed that all the way through. Now, I used to get FF. Oh, you know what? Thank goodness, you know, Ben was telling me, and it's in this month's previews, and I need to make sure I write myself a note, and I probably will get it anyway. But there's a new FF book coming out. It's the Ultimate FF, and it's funny, it's only going to have one member of the, you know, Future Foundation. It's going to be Sue Richards with Machine Man, Iron Man, and Falcon. Now, this whole group is from the Ultimate Universe, so that's why it's a little different. Also, Ben's buddy Rico does the colors, or the inks, I guess what you would say. He inked the book, and he definitely said check it out. It's got some amazing art in it, and so yeah, I'm very excited for that to kind of continue with also the help of Mr. Fix-It Smash. I've got a lot of the FF, the original FF volume that I didn't have, and a lot of excellent variants that he sent me. So I definitely want to get on the Ultimate FF bandwagon, because Ben, the Mr. Fix-It Smash, also sent me some Ultimate Fantastic Four. Yeah, well, actually, I had the whole run of that, but I'm sure he sent me something. Okay, so that's my Marvel tie-ins. Now I'm going to go with my independents. I'm kind of doing this like I do on the Comic Book Friday show. And like I said, some of these are probably mini-series. Some will get canceled. Some I'm just testing out to see if they're any good. I'll go through these for you. Afterlife with Archie, which I'm going to get every issue of that. I've really enjoyed it a lot. It's just a great series. The new series called Badass. Can't remember if that's what publication does these. I just got the titles. Monster vs. Bela Lugosi, Tales from the Grave. This doesn't come out all the time. It's kind of sporadic. All Monsterverse books are sporadic, so I get those, you know, I just search the previews for whatever's coming out of Monsterverse. I get all Monsterverse. They're a company out of Fort Worth, founded by a guy by the name of Kerry Gamble, who used to do some artwork and stuff like that, but got out of the comic book realm to work on his own art and kind of horror and pop culture, other kind of stuff, original art. But he's gotten back into the comic business with this Monsterverse. Really cool. There's a comic called Bunker. I have no clue what that is. I think Ben told me to get it, so it's got to be good. We have Popeye Classics, the Bud Sagendorf reprints. I just really enjoy those. I don't know how long I'll be getting those. I need to actually do some research on those because I may stop with that and then maybe pick those up from mycomicshop.com like when they lower the price on them, because I don't think they're gonna, sell out of that. They're just reprints by IDW/Yo Books. There's a book called Curse. It's really kick-ass. I think that's one of my... No, that's one of my new ones too. That's a new one. I had a book called Wilder and a book called Devil's Dog that were also MonsterVerse titles, but there's no new ones of that. East of West, just good stuff. Ghostbusters, good stuff. Haunted Horrors, another IDW/Yo Books book that comes out, and it's usually good about coming out monthly. It's a bunch of reprints from old horror comics. Letter 44, just excellent. Lone Ranger's awesome. I get Lone Ranger. Book called Revenge. Don't know much about it, but it's on the pool. Saga. Now, don't laugh at me, but I have Ape Entertainment's Sesame Street issue 2 coming, all 4 or 5 covers. I pick up Sex by Image Comics, which I like. I enjoy it. Sex Criminals, which I really enjoy. Six Gun, which is just a kick-ass book, which I need. I'm kind of not caught up on that. I have Sons of Anarchy with how popular the 6-issue mini or slash mini. It was going to be like just a mini series, but now they're going to keep going with it because it's such a good book. Star Wars by Brian Wood, and the Star Wars Lucas Rough Draft book, which I'm really enjoying, and I'm thinking that's maybe going to be I don't know how many issues, hopefully just 10. And then if the Star Wars one, all the Dark Horse Star Wars stuff will end, and then once Marvel starts doing the Star Wars comics, I'll see what they come out with and see if I enjoy them or what they're about. They might have some good ones in there. So yeah, that's my books there. Let's see. Now on to DC. I have Action Comics. Love me some Superman. Adventures of Superman. Again, love the Superman stuff, and that's the stories where he's wearing the red underwear. All-Star Westerns featuring Jonah Hex. Animal Man, which is coming to a close pretty soon. Aquaman. And I'm just going to also put the Vertigo titles in with DC because when I buy Vertigo, the money's going to DC. Astro City, which is really good. I'm glad Howler Mouse told us about Astro City. I always tell you, if you're interested in Astro City, just type in Howler Mouse, type in Astro City, and you'll find his little guide. He'll take you on a tour of the Astro City universe. Really cool. Batman, it's great. Snyder and Capullo's really good. Batman 66, a lot of fun with that one. Batman and Robin / Two-Face / everybody, the team-up book, which I really like. Gleason is just awesome on there. Also, I think coming up, they're going to do a Batman and Wonder Woman team-up. Another one Mr. Fix-It Smash told me about, Batman Black and White. It's been really good. Love that one. Batman Superman. Not a lot of people dig it. I enjoyed the first 4 issues with Jay Lee doing the art. But I'm digging, I digged the whole Mongol thing. I really like that. Greg Pak was doing the writing. I think Greg Pak's done the writing on all of it, but I think it's just a damn good book. I didn't mind reading it 16:9 or whatnot, so I'm going to continue to pick that up because Jay Lee's coming back to that book. Batman the Dark Knight. Now, I think this is the one they're going to cancel, but primarily the Dark Knight focused on just a lot of his rogues, but it's pretty cool. I haven't read them yet, but I got them. Constantine, which I'm really enjoying, because anything to do with Justice League Dark or the Supernatural or, that kind of line, Swamp Thing, all that stuff, love it. Detective Comics, just damn good. Can't go wrong with DC, Detective Comics. Earth 2, which I'm horrible at because I haven't read any of them, but I still pick those up. Picking up The Flash, thanks to Professor Zoom. Anything Forever Evil related, I'm currently pulling. Forever Evil Argus, Forever Evil Rogues Rebellion, Forever Evil Arkham City. The prologue, we're going to have a Batman versus Bane prologue. There's also going to be, I'm definitely getting that. What else? Something else coming out of Forever Evil. I know, I'm getting everything Forever Evil. Green Arrow, which I've just started reading. I'm really enjoying that one. I started with the 0-year issue, and I'm into part 2 of the Outsiders War, where he's on the island and he finds out his dad's still alive. That's really kick-ass. Harley Quinn, which is another one I jumped on after hearing it was so kick-ass, and I love Jimmy Palmiotti, so can't go wrong with anything he does. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, which I haven't started on yet. Volume 1 or Volume 2. I didn't mention this, but I currently, what's going to be finishing up is DC versus Master of the Universe, and I've really enjoyed reading that one. See, Justice League, love that, love the Justice League. Justice League 3000, I got the first 2 issues by the bed, haven't read them yet. Justice League Dark, which I said, I love the supernatural stuff. Justice League America, which will be coming to an end in the first part of, let's see, April, and then the later part of April, its name is going to change to Justice League United. I couldn't remember that name, but I thank Carlos Infante because he reminded me that it's Justice League United. And Animal Man's going to be on that team, so definitely getting that. Larfleeze, picking me up some Orange Lantern Larfleeze. Nightwing, which is also going to be coming to an end. But in its place, I'll be getting a Sinestro, Sinestro's book. Phantom Stranger, love it. Scribblenauts Unmasked, I don't know how long they'll go with it, but I'm going to collect all the issues of that because I love the game Scribblenauts. It's so fun. Superman, just the regular Superman titles, getting very good. I've actually enjoyed the whole run I've read so far. I've read 1 through 12, I think it was, and then I've read everything current from the couple of the story arcs I've read. Another one that's really good, Superman Unchained, where he's teaming up with the new character called Wrath. General Lane's, protege kind of alien. That's just been a great series. A lot of people have dropped that. Superman Unchained, it's actually going to end, I think, in issue 9 or 10, so that'll work its way through. And I don't know if that was supposed to be an ongoing, but I don't think it has had the best reception as DC was hoping for. I mean, they kicked it off with some great Jim Lee stuff. Snyder's doing the writing, and I don't know who's doing the art. I don't know if Jim Lee's still doing the... I think he is, because they took a month off. But I've really been enjoying Superman Unchained. Another really excellent Superman / book I've been doing is Superman / Wonder Woman. Superman Wonder Woman is one of those books where I just can't wait for that book to come out. I may have said in one of my other tag videos that that was one of my favorite 3 books that was coming out. Swamp Thing, it's great. Another kind of, I put it in there with the Justice League Dark stuff. Talon, which is coming to an end, which I've got the whole set, but I haven't read them. One of the Vertigo titles, Trillium. Really cool. Let's see. The Trinity of Sin, Pandora, or just Pandora, if you will. Damn good as well. And last but not least is another Vertigo title called Wake, which is a great, great horror survival thriller. I mean, that is an awesome comic. Trillium's good, too, for a kind of a Twilight Zone / Alfred Hitchcock Presents kind of storyline. I like Trillium for that. But Wake is just really, I mean, they can easily turn that into like a freaking, like, kind of survival scary movie, Very good. So let me, I don't know if I got these over here. After another independent book that I pick up is Super by Heroes Unlikely Heroes. I've got issue 1, 2, 3 that I feel really bad because the guy that writes those books and the people that put out that book, they sent that to me and I have not viewed them yet. I got all 3 of the issues, first issues, and I haven't reviewed them yet. But if you're watching, I am going to review them. I'm just so busy right now. There's Todd, the Ugliest Kid in the World. That's an independent. And, of course, I do Walking Dead, which I haven't started either. But what happens is, like, for me, I order so many of these books, and then it's hard to actually read them. And, I also have back issues. I'm rereading through the Fantastic Four, Jeff Johns' Green Lantern, just all kinds of stuff. I read, I'll try to get caught up on, stuff that I need to get caught up on, like just random stuff, like maybe The Dark Knight or what's another one that would be a good read to start on? Probably The Dark Knight since it's coming to an end. Some of the first issues of the Batman and Robin I didn't get around to doing. So yeah, just all kinds of stuff that I need to read. But you know what? That's okay though. If you have a lot of stuff laying around that you haven't got the chance to read yet, you know, that's okay, because here in life, you know, we have families, we have jobs, we have other things we got to do. So don't worry about nothing like that. You know, if you don't get your books read, I mean, what's cool is you'll always have a stash of something to read. So if you go through some hard financial troubles and you can't get books for a while, or you know, you have to cut your pull list for whatever reason, maybe you don't like the book or you have some troubles, that's okay too, because if you have a lot of back issues, you can just read those. So it's the same thing. And you know, the thing about it is, a lot of people on here will, I'm one of them. I do a show called Comic Book Friday. People do Wednesday shows, or their Wednesday hauls, or they'll do review shows, big things like that. And you know, don't worry if just because they're showing off brand new stuff and reviewing the new stuff, don't let that discourage you from putting up a video or making a video about a book that's been out a while, or you know, like a book, you know, a book in trade that you picked up, or just you know, anything you find at a flea market, or anything like that. Just read it, and if you think it's pretty damn cool, man, let me know about it. I'd be enjoying that thing. I've found a crap load of stuff just by watching other people's videos on here. I'm not gonna shout them all out, but there's been a lot of great stuff I've been learning about, and that's the great thing about this comic book community. I know I'm rambling, and I just need to get back to the what is this I'm doing here? Telling you what I get each month. But yeah, you know, just do it like that. Anyway, that's a lot of stuff, and hopefully some more of these will get canceled, because it's always hard for me to stop getting a book, because usually I don't have any problems. I really enjoy everything I read. I guess I'm just kind of an easygoing guy. I just like to get lost in what I read. You know, you know, I don't want to say like, I don't want to say anything like to upset anyone, but a lot of us, you know, will critique the story, or critique the art. Maybe you don't like the art. And one funny thing is, when I first saw the Jay Lee art, I don't know, it was just kind of weird. When I first saw the Animal Man art on the first issues of Animal Man, I was like, oh, this is kind of weird. Because, you know, in the 90s, everything looked like Jim Lee, Todd McFarlane, Rob Liefeld's Teeth, Silvestri, and Eric Larson. I'm just naming off all the Image 5, you know. But everything kind of looked the same. And when I took all those years off, things, you know, move. You know, like things don't stay the same, they move forward, yet some things that are forward in the future pull things from the past, you know, if that makes any sense. But for me, though, I just enjoy reading. I'm going to tell you something. I work at a library, and I didn't do a lot of reading. I read nonfiction biographies, how-to books, and cookbooks. That was pretty much all I did. But when I got back into the comic book reading, it was just kind of like a breath of fresh air. It was something new, because they're fun and they're easy to read. They're short. It's like TV episodes, you know, like you get to that last page, and most of the time it's a climax, like what's going to happen in next month's issue. So you're so pumped up to find out what comes out on that next issue, you know, just like the next episode of, you know, Arrow or Walking Dead. You want to know what happens, and you also don't want people to ruin it for you, aka spoilers. But that's anything, I guess. So that's my pull list as of January 30th, 2014 tag video. So now I need to tag 3 people, and I can't believe this video's gone to 20 minutes. And sorry with the lack of light. I wasn't going to show any books tonight. I was just going to kind of talk about this tag stuff. Again, thank you very much, Steven McKee, one of the coolest Scottish guys I know. Could be the only Scotland guy I know. I'm not sure. But thanks so much, man, for tagging me. And he told me I'm gonna get he told me he was gonna get me back because I tagged him. But that's perfectly fine. I've never told anyone about all the books I pull. Well, you know, I kind of show things, I guess, on Comic Book Friday. I guess you can find out what I get through that show, because I show all my new stuff on that show. Comic Book Friday live every Friday night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and sometimes it's on Saturday nights at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So always check your YouTube local listings and subscription list for the latest and greatest live shows starring me, the great legend. What can I say? Go to youtube.com/r.e95, where the legend is always coming at you live. Well, wait. Oh, I got to tag 3 people. Okay, this guy I'm going to tag, he gets a crap load of books. I know he gets a bunch of books. And I'm going to tag him. And I'm going to go get on Xbox and let him know he's been tagged. But the Mr. Fix-It Smash. My buddy Ben, I'm tagging Ben. He's just an awesome friend. I love him to death like a brother. So I'm tagging the Mr. Fix-It Smash. The next person I'm going to tag is the main man from Mexico, Carlos Infante. I want to know what Carlos picks up, just so I know he's a big Superman fan like me and Roger, but I want to know what Carlos Infante, I want to know, Carlos, what you normally pull every month. You know, what kind of books do you get monthly? And then last but not least, I haven't tagged this young lady in a long time, but I'm tagging a lovely young lady named Catherine, a.k.a. Cat, a.k.a. Hayden Claire's Heroes, a.k.a. Random Situations, a.k.a. Comic Uno. And Cat, that's a whole bunch of AKAs, so I want to know what your pull list is each month. And what I'll do is in the video description below, I'll put the links to everyone's channels. Steven McKee, who tagged me, and the Mr. Fix-It Smash, Carlos Infante, and Catherine, a.k.a. Comic Uno. I'm going to put all their links down below, and then I'll let you know that you have this by putting your name in the comments with some of those plus signs, because that way I can get you tagged like that, and I'll let you know. So fans, thank you so much for watching this long-ass video. This is the great legend saying peace out. God bless.